So he wants his shower raised on his spec what he's given me, and he wants his shower pipe going straight in, no bends. So that's why we're doing all this boxing in and that. Before you screw the floor down, always check what's underneath it, because if you look at this instance, it's right mirage. So what we're going to have to do, that's no good there and that's no good there. Screw through it, go straight through the pipes. So I'm going to cut this up all the way to the end. I'm going to take that board up and then I'm going to put a full piece in there to support this, so it's actually supported. Screw it down and then we'll overboard it. Well, I'm going to show you this high quality, this stuff, it's stick out. This is the future. But all you doubters, get it on there like that. Then what we're going to do, we're going to stick this board to there. Very simple like that. Push it down. Once you push this stuff down, it don't expand. It's not a window foam. We'll stick that down, come back to it in an hour. My customer wants to see what it's like. We're going to see if he can pull that off. That'll be right in. So this is dried. Customer's recording this.
Oh, what have you done there? You've just totally ruined it again.
Oh! That is just not coming on. Chisel. It's gone through the plasterboard before it's pulled it off. The joys are firm. That'll do. So what we're doing here, always put your hand underneath the joist, feel it and check it. Just look at it, there's pipe work all over this and they've gone that close to the joist. If you start just cutting willy-nilly or screwing willy-nilly, you're going to go straight through the pipe. So then I'm going to cut this lip off with my old trusty, and then I'm just going to pop it up bit by bit all the way down, and then we're going to put a full board. That's it. So I'll cut it out to make sure that as a base is straight on there, solid, all the way down there. I've left that bit in there because all I'm going to do is just cut round that. Simple as that. All that pipe work. Floor would have never last. That top section there, it's too far underneath that door to try to take that out. You'd end up cutting a board or cutting a pipe. Right, before you put this board down, what I do is I just use the tape measure, mark it, and then I move my tape measure on every single joist to make sure that it's the same. Because these pipes might be slanted. You don't know whether they've been drinking or not. Then all I do, get my board in. I just mark it like that on every single joist what you've done. That way when you screw it in, you know you're not going to hit up.
Hurry up.
And then screw it in, tap dance on it, solid. I put my tray in. What I've done is I've made a 2x4 frame all the way around. Then I've marmixed it because I'm going to just stick this tray on top of my frame there. And then what I've done there, see inside these traps, there's a little gully for your pipe to go in. All I do is seal it inside there. Because it doesn't tell you to do that in the instructions. Then I'll seal it round there, and then I'll push that onto that pipe. And then I'll seal this waste into that. And then I'll seal that to the tray. Because when you fit that, you never get to it. So it wants to be fit properly. Just belts and braces. So this is the reason why that ain't got no bends on. Because customer didn't want no bends on that. So what I've had to do is heat that pipe up and I've bent it slightly just to go straight in there and straight into bends the trap so there's no bends. To follow his drawings what he wants. That's exactly what he wants. That's what we've done is I've sealed that trap up before I put my tray in. I put some gear on there, some bag gear. Got my tray, make sure you clean that. And then we're going to drop it in place. This is a resin tray this, so you might need someone to lift. And then your trap, just get it like that. Get your bit, stick your little washer on. If you ain't got one of them, it don't really matter. There you go, tighten it up. And then what I'll do is I'll just seal round edges and then we'll get the level on it.
Real.
Once you've got your tray, make sure it's level, bubble in centre, all the way around. Sometimes these trays have got bumps in them. So can you see that? It's bang level, level. Make sure it's level from that point to that point. Otherwise, on this corner tray, you're going to struggle. And level there. That's cock on. Now seal it all. Job's a good one. Tile up to that underneath. Tile up to that underneath. Box that in. Test your waste before you box it in. That's it. There you go, tray in. He's going to tile straight off underneath tray there. Always check your bubbles. Always check your bubbles. That's his spec what we're working to. Never move that tray. Right then, we're ready for Tyler tomorrow. Follow this spec to what he wants. Before you go, you should always check your tray. Make sure there's no damage on it. Because if anybody puts ladders in and all like that, it's boxing in. My shower, we've got a bracket there. When Tyler comes, he'll take that off. He'll know exactly what to do with it. Check your other levels for radiator. Just have a good look around. All this is going in units, so it'll pointless altering all that. We're going to have to just make them units fit. And that's it. Job's a good one.